3 summers ago, when all 6 of us Stewart siblings were still single and I was an EMT in training, a call came in at the clinic. Possible anaphylaxis at the parsnip. Aaron, Joe's new hire, who I hadn't met yet, met the ambulance outside the restaurant, clearing a path for me and the other EMT to head inside with a gurney. We'd given the tourist, who hadn't realized there were cashews in the Kung Pao chicken sandwich, a shot with an EpiPen, then loaded him onto the bus so we could take him back to the clinic. He needed an hour or 2 of observation before reboarding his cruise ship. "Reeve," said my partner and mentor, Belinda, "good work in there." She'd checked her watch. "Your shift is just about over, kid. I'll head back to the clinic and punch you out. You enjoy the rest of your day." "Thanks, Belinda," I'd told her, waving goodbye as she drove away. Upon our arrival, I'd only gotten a glimpse of the handsome new deputy who was still inside the parsnip, giving the patient's family directions to the clinic. So I'd leaned against his police jeep, waiting for him to exit through the Western-style double doors so we could meet properly. I took off my EMT cap, unfastened my scrunchie, and shook out my long blonde hair. I was tall, with bigger-than-average breasts, which made me look older than I was. A tourist once told me I could pass for 21. When Deputy Snack walked out of the parsnip, his eyes had landed on me, just as I'd hoped. They'd scanned my face, and his lips had turned up. "Hi," I'd said. "Hi," he'd answered. "My shift's over, so I thought I'd stick around. Can I do anything else to help?" "Nah," he'd said, flashing me a full-blown smile that made my knees weak. "You saved his life. That's about the best you can do." He was a new face in Skagway, an incredibly handsome face with high cheekbones, amber eyes, and close-cropped black curly hair. To say I was interested was an understatement. "You're new in town, huh?" "Yep, fresh out of the academy in Sitka." He'd held out his hand. "Aaron Adams." "Reeve Stewart," I told him, shaking his hand and realizing how much smaller mine was encased in his. Up close, all of him was bigger than I originally thought. I could see the definition of his pecs under his work shirt. Phew, he was hot, no doubt. "Nice to meet you, Reeve." "Nice to meet you, Aaron," I said, making no attempt to take back my hand. "So you're an EMT, huh?" "Just about," I said. "I have a few more hours left before my practical." He slid his hand away from mine slowly, like he wished he didn't have to. "That's awesome." "Yeah, I really like it." "That makes me like you, Reeve Stewart," he said, leaning against his car, his hip grazing mine. "People who help other people are my favorite kind." The way he said this, so smoothly, like the words were lyrics to a song playing in his mind, made my breath catch.